The insured business decides what types of vehicles will be insured on the business auto policy and for what coverage or for what types of insurance coverage. A schedule appears on the business auto declarations for the purpose of inserting symbols to indicate the type of insurance coverage the insured has purchased for specific types of vehicles. For example, if the insured wants liability coverage to apply to all owned vehicles, a symbol 2 will appear on the declarations page next to the liability coverage. A symbol 1 will apply to any auto, whether or not owned by the insured, if it's used in the insured's business. The symbol 2 applies to any auto that's owned by the insured, whether or not specifically listed on the policy. Symbol 3 only applies to private passenger type autos owned by the insured. For example, a business may wish to provide insurance differently for its cars than for its dump trucks or vehicles used for delivery. Symbol 4 only applies to vehicles owned by the insured that are not private passenger autos, for example, pickup trucks and trailers and so forth. Symbol 5 only applies to vehicles owned by the insured that are subject to a state's no-fault laws. Symbol 6 only applies to vehicles owned by the insured that are subject to a state's compulsory uninsured motorist law. Symbol 7 applies to vehicles that are specifically described and listed on the business auto declarations page. And symbol 8 only applies to vehicles that are leased, hired, rented, or borrowed by the insured. These vehicles are not owned by the insured. Symbol 8 does not apply to vehicles that are leased, hired, rented, or borrowed from the insured's employees, partners, members, or household members of employees, partners, and members. Symbol 9 only applies to vehicles the insured doesn't own but are leased, hired, rented, or borrowed and used in connection with the insured's business.